Welcome to Smack Talk. As always, I'm going to have two links down below in the description box. One to the official video recap, and one for the text results that I read from. And of course, I have my own notes to consult in case I forgot something. I think my camera's a little bit bigger than usual. I forget exactly where I had it, but now that I do 1440p instead of 1080p, what ends up happening is when I resize my webcam, I used to follow the pixel number, and it's completely changed now. So anyhow, whatever. The show opened up with ones in the air with Solo Sikoa and his bloodline demanding that Roman Reigns surrenders, but we all know that that would never happen. Don't mind me as I start enjoying drinking some coffee now. Oh, it's delicious. And it's black. No cream, no sugar. And it's decaf because I'm wired enough as it is. So basically, he was talking about War Games, which happens next week. I'm really excited for that. And of course, alongside them is Big Bronson Reed. Bianca Belair versus Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport. Now, with all due respect, I knew Blair wasn't going to pick up the win. I was pretty sure it was either going to be Chelsea or Bianca. But as we saw, or you probably did, Jade Cargill was left on the top of a car. So then Bianca left, and I was like, I wouldn't have done that, no offense, because there's nothing you can do. You're not the paramedics. I wouldn't be losing my match. That, obviously, it's scripted, I'm just saying. So Chelsea Green picked up the win, and I was really, really happy with that. She's actually, like I said before, much, much better than you may actually realize. When you're playing a role, I'll always go back to the Hulk Hogan from the 80s when he was in Japan. And then the moment he came to WWE, he went from having like 27 moves in his arsenal to like 3 or 4. Okay? There's a reason for that. So yeah. So that is that. She moves on, and I actually hope she wins. I really do. United States Champion LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. Earlier when I was typing the word Santos Escobar, I actually almost put the word Pablo Escobar. That's probably obvious why, right? Obviously, this was a great match. It's always a great match when these guys are involved. Shinsuke Nakamura came out to distract, but that did not cause LA Knight to lose. In fact, he retained, he won. But post-match, second time now that this happens, where Shinsuke, looking like the Crow with the makeup and all that, comes in, does a couple of hits, and then he leaves. He's not doing like this crazy all-out beatdown kind of thing, a la Kevin Owens or whatever. In that style, it's very laid back. And, yeah. So that's that. Naturally, they're going to have something going on in the future. I am sure of it. Now, this, for me, was the highlight of the night for something that wasn't match-related. Well, yeah, it was definitely one of them. The other one is pretty obvious, but I'll talk about that when we get there. So the Cody Rhodes in-ring promo was really, really good because you have to understand kayfabe, right? So, like, Randy Orton was spotted, like, a couple of days ago, and he was hanging out with Kevin Owens, checking out his new Lamborghini because he actually did buy one. Like, they're all, like, family, right? They're super close. But in the storyline, they hate each other. And, like, the facial tics, just everything, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You could just feel it. You know what I mean? You feel it. It feels authentic. It doesn't feel scripted. And to me, this was just absolutely amazing. And then Kevin Owens rant back on why he did what he did, why it's Cody Rhodes' fault. Really, he's got a really damn good point. Roman Reigns tried to end his career multiple times. You just go after I fought them by your side just to join them, right? So I totally get his frustration. And then he says, Cody Rhodes, that is, Randy had nothing to do with this. I don't think he's actually injured. I don't know what angle is being played there, how long they're going to keep him off the show. I don't really know what the long-term plan is with that. But In the end, Cody Rhodes says, I don't think you hate me. I think you doubt yourself. You're not realizing just how great you are. And it's affecting his judgment, if you will. So yeah, this was absolutely great. And if you somehow missed it, you don't have cable, there are a few people, not a lot of them, like 2 or 3 at the most, that watch my recaps that actually don't watch wrestling, either don't have cable or they just want to be kept in the loop. The cool thing is if you have the internet, you can watch the entire 10-minute in-ring promo between these two. Right there, like it's amazing. It's awesome. I almost want to watch it again. That's how good it was. Montez Ford makes, I was going to say short work. That's not true. Made some good work of Tommaso Ciampa. As you know, this is a heated rivalry. Tommaso appears to be potentially going heel. I'm not too sure. Wait a second. So... Oh my god! That's it. They're sexist. I'm just kidding. I'm not that. First of all, let me just back up for a second. It's a good thing I got the notes. First of all, OG Bloodline were backstage discussing on who should be the 5th, and Roman's like, you know what? It's just us 4. If we die together, at least we're dying together. We're family, and that's that. There was a match that they completely forgot to put. They always make a mistake. Well, not always, but often. There was the Storm. My goodness. There was the match with Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffy. Sorry, tag match. Bayley and Naomi versus Tiffy and the Poison Pixie Candice LeRae. It was a nice match, all-out mugging, as Graves says. There was a bunch of people that were coming out, interfering in the match. Rhea Ripley came out with a kendo stick and whooped some ass. And it was fantastic to see. But you wouldn't know that if you just looked at this. You'd be like, oh, great, look at that. And that's it. But no, it really did happen. And I'm not going to lie. I don't remember who won the match. And I normally put it. I think the match ended up in a DQ, to be honest with you. Like anybody's going to be really pissed off anyways. But yeah, this was a fantastic match. Montez Ford, one-on-one with Tommaso. Tommaso lost, and then he still attacks Montez Ford, which prompts Angelo Dawkins to come out, right? And then you've got Motor City Machine Guns. They come out. You've got Johnny Gargano. He comes out. He gets pushed by Tommaso. Whose side are you on? All this kind of shit. Maybe he's going to go heel. I really don't know what's going to come of it. I really don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but it is going to be interesting. Now, the last thing, and again, this is... Well, see, this is why Jade didn't make it. She was just laying there, taking a nap. She must have been really tired. And, yeah. Paul Heyman returned, looking tanned, looking spiffy. They're in the ring, the OG Bloodline and Solo's Bloodline, right? And they're talking. Oh, you don't have a 5th. Paul Heyman comes out. He says, sorry, War Games isn't 4 versus 5. It's 5 versus 5. Points to the curtains. Out comes CM Punk. One thing to note, and again, you can watch the whole interaction right from WWE right there. You don't need an email, a subscription, nothing. What was really interesting, and I'm not too surprised, is don't forget the relationship between Paul Heyman and CM Punk, obviously. And you could tell that Roman Reigns was a little bit caught off guard, like, what are you doing here? Obviously, he's helping. He didn't say this, but he kind of did with the body language and then how he was going like this to Paul Heyman when he was talking to Roman, basically signaling that it looks like he's doing this as a favor to Paul Heyman more than he's doing a favor to Roman Reigns to even out the odds. So, yeah, I can't say I was expecting that at all. Like, I thought it was going to be Seth Rollins because of the whole, like... I just thought somehow they were going to put him in there. Unless they injure CM Punk. before War Games, which I don't think they're going to do. And then they throw in Seth because now you would have the OG bloodline at the same time that you have 2/3 of the original Shield on top of that. Plus, there's the whole story with Seth and Bronson. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's bad storytelling or fantasy booking. But I just wanted to mention that. I'm not saying that it's a good choice. I'm just saying I wasn't completely ruling out of my mind that that's who it could have been. Or even like Braun Strowman. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I'm allowed to do that. And there you have it. This was, in my opinion, like a really, really, really good SmackDown. Like, I really enjoyed this. So, yeah. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I was trying to be funny. A thumbs down if you didn't like it. And as always, you know it's coming. I'll bend it in half, twist it. You'll get the Solo Sokoan spike right in the rectum. And if you want to subscribe to the challenge, if you want to answer the challenge of trying to help me challenge myself to get higher up on my channel, it's pathetically low. It's gonna stay there, I have a feeling. Anyways, you want to do that? That would be great. But if not, trust me, I get it. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Hopefully, I'm going to be on like I keep saying I will. I've just been so caught up with real life stuff and working on my other channels as well that are making me a bit of money. One's not making me money. And then this one, I wouldn't really call it making me money, but it's like 40, 50 bucks a month Canadian. But yeah, it's fun, definitely. Take care. And if I'm lucky, I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.